What's going on, everybody? This is Jeff with Altcoin Buzz. So today I'm going to make a video to talk about some of the most recent acquisitions that I did in my accumulation of cryptocurrency, adding to my portfolio, and just some of the things that I did over this last few days. I was definitely holding. I wasn't selling anything. The only time I was selling anything was Bitcoin going into a new position. And thankfully, I had about 4 days before I had consolidated several of my positions on one of the exchanges, and I had almost a full Bitcoin just laying around from my accumulation, which I used to fork into other positions. But I also did add Bitcoin to my. I went out and actually bought Bitcoin at around about $12,000. Now I didn't buy it at 10,000. It is what it is. But I still think that Bitcoin's got a bright future. But that Bitcoin that I got, I'm going to be investing into Kanya Coin. So I'm just going to talk about some of the purchases that I made and let you know why I did that. This is not professional financial advice. This is just my opinion of what I did, and I'm sharing it with you guys. I don't have to share this stuff with you, but I'm doing it as a matter of transparency, but also as, more importantly, as a matter of just, hey, this is what Jeff did, in case you're wondering. And that's just the way the cookie's crumbling, right? So $593 billion. Part of me is saying, man, if this thing goes lower, I got to buy more, right? That's just how I feel about the long run potential of cryptocurrency. And I'll wait. I'm hearing anything from this thing's not going to run till February again. So just be resilient in the choppy waters until February. Then I'm hearing people say June. Then I'm hearing as late as August. We're not going to see much activity until then. So I'm just taking that. I'm preparing my mind for, I'm hoping for the best, but I'm preparing for the worst. But more importantly, I'm really just looking at it saying, when there's buying opportunities, I'm looking to get into these positions and keep building up. It's like stacking the deck. It's like building a house brick by brick by brick by brick, one layer at a time, right? And until you get to the roof level, where then you just put the roof on, and you got the whole kit and caboodle done, right? So that's just the approach that I'm taking. So the first coin that I want to talk about is Steem. I like Steem because it is, well, at the end of the day, I like it because it's a social media platform that's not it's a new social media platform. I'm not saying that these other established social media platforms that I have a problem with them. Obviously, I'm using them, but I'm saying that I like to see new innovation and new creation come in to keep the old dogs kind of on their toes. Say, hey, if you don't treat your people right, there's someone else coming behind you that's coming up, and that is Steem. Steem it. I like Steem. Okay. Now, I've been using Steem. You can see here. I'm actually using it as my personal. We're also getting on here on the DTube with Altcoin Buzz, but I'm using JJC Production, and I'm getting to know the platform. As a matter of fact, I actually uploaded a video yesterday, which I'll play for you guys just for fun. But when the market was dipping, instead of sitting around staring at things, what I did was I went out and filmed my some whales. Now, just in case you're wondering, the office for this organization that we have here is in San Diego, but I do like to enjoy Maui and the wonderful environment in Hawaii. So being that it's whale season, I have my drone with me. And let me just show some of this to you. And I posted this on DTube. You can find the full video at JJC Production, just in case. I do other things other than talk about cryptocurrency, right? So let's take a look. So anyways, guys, you can see there's dolphins here. There's a calf alongside the mother, and this one appears to be pregnant. Now, I'm only pointing this out because there's other things that we do, but you know, you guys were asking, does Jeff really go on hikes, or does he say he does? I have to wait a long time in order for me to get over whales with the drone. I had 3 batteries, so this is cool, and I posted on DTube, JJC production. I mean, I'm not really doing it for the money, but there is some money coming in, 0.0012. I think that's like a penny. But I think it's really cool that these whales are here and that I can upload it to this new platform, and I'm encouraging you guys to also consider using it. Because whenever there's a new platform, that encourages growth, but also opportunity for you, the new content creators, especially as this thing continues to grow. But yes, this is cool because I thought this whale was pregnant because it's kind of big, and being that this one is a brand new calf that's with this mother, and she's a lot skinnier than this one, and there's dolphins around because in Maui they have tiger sharks. So I'm thinking that the dolphins are there to actually protect the whales. Dolphins are just so friendly. I've swam with dolphins in the wild before. They're really just like angels of the sea, really, and so are whales. But I think that's why the dolphins hang out with the whales. They kind of provide escort, like protect the whales from any sort of predators, tiger sharks or sharks in general. So yeah, this is just some cool footage that I got. Anyways, yeah, so I like Steem, and I've invested in Steem, and I took out a quite aggressive position. Steem has been as high as $7 and something, $7.28. Look, I've never talked to anyone at Steem. I just like new social media platforms because I believe in them, and I think it's a great thing to keep the other social media establishment on their toes so that they know that, hey, if they don't treat the people correctly and they just try to, do whatever they want, then the next big thing will come up. And I like Steem, and it's on the blockchain. So that's why I took out a position on Steem. So because I'm actually using their product, right? As you can see. Now, the next thing that I like is Litecoin. I took out a fairly aggressive position on Litecoin. I talked about this in my previous video. I had sold Litecoin around about $305 last time. So I picked up Litecoin when it was down here real low. Let's see if we just look at the 7-day. I picked up Litecoin around about $180 per coin. Somewhere around that range. And now it's at 201. But I did use my Bitcoin that I had laying around to go out and take out a pretty nice position on Litecoin with some of that consolidated coin that I had. And yeah, I'm back into Litecoin. So let's see how that pans out. There's big news with Litecoin moving forward. A lot of people are suggesting a big year for Litecoin, maybe even $1,000 Litecoin or more. They like it as a store of value. It's on Coinbase. I just like it. It's not as centralized as it used to be, being that Charlie Lee already sold most of his Litecoins, so that means it's more community owned. And yeah, that's why I took out a position in Litecoin. You can do what you want. Now, some other coins that I got into, SelfKey. So I like SelfKey. I took out a position on SelfKey when I saw that it hit the market around 9 cents, and when it peeled back to around 5 cents, 4 cents, 3 cents is when I bought in. And I think it's a great deal. It's a new coin, peeled back off its all-time high. I think it's got a lot of room to grow moving forward. If you just look where you can get it, KuCoin, Ether Delta. So you'd have to sign up for KuCoin if you're not already. Fairly high circulating supply, but let's take a look at these guys more in depth so you guys can understand more about SelfKey. They compare it to Civic, really. So they're still talking about, they're so new, they're still talking about their ICO. SelfKey Identity Network. SelfKey is a blockchain-based digital identity system that allows individuals and companies to truly own, control, and manage their digital identity and instantly access citizenship, residency by investment, company and corporation, FinTech products. If you don't know what a FinTech, financial technology products, token sales, exchanges, and much more. Self-sovereign identity that unlocks access. So you can see the utility in this as we continue to go towards a more global approach of doing commerce. So I did take out a position here. You can see the team, big old team right here. And they got a roadmap in place. That's what we like to see with the roadmaps. And yeah, I took out a position on this, and we'll see where this ends up going. That was part of where I put my other Bitcoin in that deal. And then one more that I also I'm taking out a position on, just waiting for my Bitcoin to arrive, is Kanya Coin. And we've talked about Kanya Coin several times on this channel. Low circulating supply, sitting at $1.48. It's been as high as $5.05. And the markets you can pick it up on: KuCoin, AEX, Cause. Let's take a look at Kanya Coin, right? The world's best blockchain-powered marketplace of services. It kind of reminds me, I guess, of what I would call Fiverr, but it's not really Fiverr, because even Fiverr is no longer $5, but you can see it's still brand new. And let's watch this video here. I'll go ahead and play this for you.
Kanya will completely...
Oh, that wasn't ideal.
Completely change the world's $2 trillion gig economy. Kanya will be a fully decentralized international platform for people to book and pay or be paid for both home and digital services. Want to book a local plumber? Use Kanya. Want to get a graphics designer from overseas for your new website? Use Kanya. By providing a meaningful reason to spend cryptocurrencies in the real world, Kanya will help accelerate the mainstream adoption of crypto. Kanya already has a working platform with thousands of jobs completed. The roadmap will move the platform into a completely decentralized ecosystem where payments, governance, storage, and eventually compute will all become decentralized. It will become a truly international ecosystem for services that is run entirely by its users. This has never been done before and will revolutionize the way we book and pay for services. The CAN token is an ERC20 utility token with 3 clear use cases, which provides a steady and constant demand for the CAN token. Firstly, users can pay for real-world services in Kanya Coins, which utilizes the hedged escrow and is trustless, automated, and secure. Secondly, service providers can also promote their profiles each month by purchasing CAN tokens within the platform. Lastly, 20% of all tokens are reserved to economically incentivize users to use and share the platform, such as referral rewards, transaction cashbacks, and welcome bonuses. Learn more about how Kanya is going to change the world at CanYa.io.
There you go, guys. So you can see this is an impressive opportunity for you guys, if you guys should so choose. Now, I took out. I'm going to be taking out a position on this, and yeah. So let's talk about some of the stuff that's been going on Twitter here. We said retweet if you buy low and sell high. Let's see how many retweets we got. 251 retweets. It's more or less just a mantra that we're supporting, which is try not to buy at all-time highs if you can avoid it. Buy low, buy the dips if you can. You know, everyone we all have our different circumstances, right? So it's really hard to make blanket assumptions about everyone's situations, whether it be payday or having the money available. And we're not advocating for you spending any more money than you already have, but you know how it works. So next time the market goes to all-time highs, maybe consider consolidating some of your positions and taking profit. Obviously, you cannot fully project where the peak is, but if you anticipate it and you consolidate, maybe you take profit when you're at 2 to 3 times gains on something, instead of waiting for the absolute full-on moonshot of 100 times gains or something, which would be a great scenario, but that's extremely, they could be said you're kind of pushing it with that, right? Because maybe you just take a little bit of profit here and there and consolidate that and take your profits out of the market, maybe, and back, or take your profit, or at least get your initial investment back. So on Twitter, you can follow us at altcoinbuzz.io. We've got a lot of stuff going on here that we've been talking about, even right here. If we just say, what coins did you buy on the dip? Look at 1,100 comments. 53,000 followers here. You can check this out and see what people are buying. Then Binance Coin, XLM and Tron, TRX, XVG, IOTA, Cardano, Ripple, Neo, of course BTC, Cry Coin and Anxiety Coin, okay. Nebulio, Utrust, AirSwap, QuantStamp, Apps Coins, Blue, Lend, Opus, Ethos, Electronium. You guys get the idea. You can come through here on our Twitter and see what everyone was buying on the dip. Look at this guy. He's holding on to the down chart like, whoa. So then we got the whales, which is funny because I filmed whales yesterday. So gotta love whales. To the moon. Is cryptocurrency going to the moon? 1.3 thousand retweets, 1.5 thousand likes. So people are still very excited about blockchain. Like I said, we're not out of the woods yet, but you're at least developing an approach to the market that can give you more or less anxiety and more patience and insight into what's going on and what to expect. So anyways, guys, this is Jeff with Altcoin Buzz. You can follow us on Twitter. You can follow us on Instagram. And if you want to watch my video on DTube, you can. JJC Production. You can see the whole thing here. Anyways, guys, we'll see you next time. Subscribe to this channel if you like, if you're new here. This YouTube channel, Altcoin Buzz.